Title: The Alchemy of Doubt. Isaac Newton at the crossroads in the autumn of 1693. The air in Cambridge brimmed with the richness of decay, as academia's whispers mingled with the remnants of harvest. Leaves, once vibrant green, now cloaked the ground in rust and gold, their crispness a reminder of the season's end. Within Trinity College, the intellectual pulse throbbed gently, but behind the stone walls, a deeper turmoil resonated. Isaac Newton, seated in his prestigious chair of mathematics, had just emerged from years of fevered isolation. His pioneering work on motion and gravitation was emblematic of his brilliance, yet a somber shadow loomed over him. One mist-laden morning, surrounded by agging volumes, he felt the tempest within, marked by doubt and despair. Gazing out his small window, his heart synchronized with the rain's rhythm. Each droplet whispered from above, while the grey sky seemed to mourn a man whose mind, once a cauldron of enlightenment, teetered on despair's edge. In his quest for knowledge, he found himself adrift in uncertainties, a reflection of his own vulnerabilities. Years of loss troubled him deeply. The death of his close friend, Sir Isaac Barrow, left an emptiness that twisted in his thoughts, while the acclaim of Principia Mathematica was overshadowed by harsh scrutiny. Bitter rivalries, especially with Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz, unleashed accusations that swirled around him. Silence engulfed his chamber, heavy with unarticulated questions. He grappled with an existential crisis. What was knowledge if not a perception of a greater reality? How could he claim to understand the universe, entangled in uncertainty himself? As twilight fell, shadows danced in the flickering firelight. Newton rifled through his notebooks, where mathematical sketches clashed with his fears. He pondered whether the celestial movements were divine design or merely governed by natural law. This moment encapsulated his struggles. The tension between the secular and sacred blurred, driving him into the abyss of faith. Would he unearth cosmic order or simply more chaos? Did the universe heed his human pursuits? Seeking solace, he turned to the stars outside, their brilliance hinting at deeper truths. Yet even they seemed to mock his uncertainty. Thus began intense contemplation, which led him to discover calculus and delve into ancient texts, weaving through paradoxes and myths. The works of Aristotle and earlier scholars rushed through his mind, grappling with the cacophony of doubt. During these reflections, he felt a profound loneliness, an emptiness that resonated deep within. Newton, the famed genius, felt isolated amid his accolades. The very recognition that once buoyed him became a drag, pulling him into self-doubt. With autumn fog swirling, a flash of inspiration struck him, recalling an orchard visit where an apple's fall had spurred his thoughts on gravity. Yet this realization rendered him powerless against nature's ephemeral forces. As the candle flickered its last, the chill of the dark room enveloped him. He recognized the bitterness blooming within, how fragile the human pursuit seemed. A lifetime of inquiry could crumble to dust. Yet amid this solitude lay a flicker of resolve. His relentless drive for knowledge surged forth anew. Knowledge had transformative power, capable of reshaping the world and the seeker alike. As dawn approached, Newton embraced his uncertainties, re-engaging with the natural world that terrified yet inspired him. In this act of creation, he sought reconciliation from isolation. In the days that followed, the ache of doubt remained but shifted within him. Conversations with fellow scholars grew, and dialogues fostered the humanizing power of collective inquiry, vital in his journey toward understanding. Years later, his works would echo through the ages, but at that moment of doubt, Newton was a man grappling with existence, reflecting the human experience that within doubt also lies potential for clarity. Time knit doubt into the fabric of his discoveries. By embracing uncertainty, Newton recast his narrative, illuminating others through his writings, not as a solitary god but as part of humanity, enmeshed in the delicate threads between wisdom and fallibility. In that autumn of his soul, as leaves turned to twilight shades, the alchemy of doubt became his essential companion on the path to discovery. With reality stretching before him like a sail, he moved forward, embracing existence's enigma, ever seeking, ever questioning, forever suspended between knowledge and the wonders of the unknown.